welcome to Cosies. I'm Paul Goodyear, and along with my wife Alison and Nick, we own and run Cosies Tea Room in King Street, Brockville. And what I want to show you today is how to put together the classic Devonshire cream tea. Now, out in front of me, I have everything that you need to get started. First of all, the pot of tea. Now, it's called Devonshire cream tea, but it's not the tea that's important. You should have tea with it. You should have a pot of tea and your best china, right? A little milk, or lemon. Never cream in your tea. I've had that mistake made. Devonshire cream tea, you say, oh, I don't take cream in my tea, and so you shouldn't. It's a sin, and in England, up until 100 years ago, you could be put to death for putting cream in your tea, milk or lemon. But that's not the Devonshire cream tea. The Devonshire cream tea consists of three things. A scone or scone. Either's correct, scone or scone. I tend to stick to scone, but it doesn't matter. Jam, strawberry jam preferably, right? But any jam you really like. And clotted cream. Now we'll come to clotted cream a little later. You can get all kinds of scones. We make our own scones. In fact, we make our own clotted cream. We make our own jam from scratch. None of it brought in, none of it frozen, pre-packaged, nothing like that. All made from scratch, which is the way you should do it. We have a whole list of scones that we can have. But I always prefer the plain scone because that's the classic cream tea, because the taste is the clotted cream in the jam, not the scone, right? The nice scones. Now, to start with, you don't cut your scone. You split the scone with your hands into two halves. That's the first time I think I've managed to actually do it in two halves instead of 1/3 and 2/3, but two halves is perfect. Now, we come to the clotted cream. It takes us 17 hours to make one batch of clotted cream, right? And you have to use very expensive cream, like organic cream to begin with, otherwise it won't clot. Look at the consistency of that. People sometimes mistake it for butter, and because of that, they put a little sprig of it on. Got the knife, nice proper knife. Now this is wrong. Ready? See? Spreading the cream on like butter. That's not why we give our customers that much cream. We give them that much cream so they can put it on properly. Now we come to a hugely controversial point. This is a Devonshire cream tea. In Cornwall, they put the jam on first and then the cream. That is wrong. It's a Devonshire cream tea. You must have the cream on first, like this. A whole wedge of cream. The more the merrier. Gonna like it? Now, by the way, these scones, scone like this, you saw the size on that. That's our son Nick. Our son Nick is the scone master. I myself am a little scone challenged. My wife is good at making the scones, but Nick's the true master. If you can make scones lovely, soft, and like clouds like this, and this size, give us a call, we may have a job for you. So, you get half your cream onto one half of the scone, your other, wad your cream. Now look at my hands, getting dirty. So, being sensible, I have my paper towel handy, clean up a bit. So, you got your scone with your great wad your clotted cream on each side. Then you decorate it with some strawberry jam, just like that. Don't need a lot of strawberry jam. People again tend to think it's the jam that's important. It's the cream that's important. Cream gives you all that gorgeous taste. It's concentrated taste in that. Don't worry if it falls off. That's why you got paper towel, or when you come to the tea room, you'll get napkins. We'll give you as many as you need. Now, the tea should always pour your tea in. Cosies is what we're named after for our tea cosies. People think it's called Cosies because it's cozy. It is a nice cozy place, but we're named for our tea cosies, and we've got dozens and dozens of them, and we'll sell them to you if you want. You put your tea in first. You then add your milk. Not too much. Stir it. There's my cup of tea. Excuse me 1 minute. Oh. That's heaven. Touch of heaven. Now, this is none too elegant. And again, if you come into the tea room, once we're open, we don't judge. If you want to get your mouth wide open and chew on it, you chew away, just like this. And that is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, excuse me a minute. I was a little harsh about Cornwall, which is the county next to us. My wife and I are both born and bred in Devon, so we're obviously proud of our heritage. Cornwall does have one thing that they're famous for, and rightly so: Cornish pasty, which is something we also make here from scratch. All of these from our own secret family recipes. The Cornish pasty is a lunch in a pastry shell, and it's going to be my lunch in a minute. Steak, potato, onion and rutabaga mixed to a particular recipe with our own special gravy, our own flaky pastry, and I'm not going to take a bite of that because it's going to ruin it after my cream tea, but you have your Cornish pasty, you follow it with your Devonshire cream tea, and enjoy. Now everybody, stay safe out there, stay strong, we'll all get through this, and hopefully when they're all doing better, then you can come to Cosies and we'll do it for you. You can also buy any of this frozen for takeout or for delivery in Brockville or Prescott. And if you buy the scones frozen, you can bake them yourself at home, and you can even pretend that you made them yourself. We won't say a word. Thank you, and I hope you all stay safe.